Decklist is currently on Chalice Loan. Thank you. I'm still really bad at making updating Stream Decker. At some point that'll work its way into my normal habits here, but until then. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, I think it's great, right? Turn 1 Swiftspear, turn 2 Swiftspear Opt. Adjust it a little bit here. Let's run them down. Run them down, ladies and gentlemen. I probably want more white or more blue. I guess double blue is probably more relevant because we could possibly want to snap this opt at some point. Let's go! Let's go! No, Magic Online doesn't have an API. It's not Stream Decker, it's Magic Online doesn't have an API, so. My body is so ready to get Blood Moon next turn. Just unbelievably ready to get just Sibian Spirit Guide Blood Moon next turn. You want to land here? I probably don't, right? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go! Hit you for 4. Oh no, am I getting bolted? The good news is we're gonna get to cast one of these before we get Blood Moon, hopefully. Scred me, sure. You'll probably hit more lands. That's a tilt. Alright. Alright. Don't Blood Moon me, opponent. If they don't Blood Moon me, we've got 13 in our hand and they're at 15. If they do Blood Moon me, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. I want, when I click save, for it to automatically have a deck list there for it to upload. Alright. Alright, let's just let my opponent know what this game is about. Boros Charm you. Lightning Bolt you. You're late to the party, Mutagenic Growth. It does make future snakes more appealing, though. Ghost Ride the Snake. Opponent at Virtual 2 currently. Deal. That actually makes my creature draws a lot worse. You pressed a video on cardstock issue. I saw you had a tweet about it. No, paper events in general are just like expensive and clunky to get to, so I haven't been playing them. You are 1 turn late, Mr. Snake. Mrs. Snake? Not sure on what my snake identifies as. Let's go. Don't scred me, bro. Don't have the next scred. Don't do it. Have a heart. Alrighty. Alrighty. Mantis Rider Rooney. Alright, well, if they have nothing, they're dead, right? I just get to, like, Helix this Thopter, and then the snake just comes across with this Mutagenic Growth. I think we're in the business of making them have it, right? This deck feels like it's in the business of making them have it. Feel like if they could have killed my pooper, they would have done it last turn. Attack you. Five, four, three, two, one. Pew, 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 pew. Do, 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 do. All right, they have been thoroughly lit up. Feels like a Wear Tear Spell Pierce matchup. Feels like a Wear Tear Spell Pierce matchup. Is it a Path to Exile matchup? It could be a Path to Exile matchup, just based purely on the fact that I want to Path myself. It seems narrow though. Begun. Press submit, send a message. I've got a sweet deck that we're going to play later this evening. It's one of the decks we're testing for the CCS. It's a sweet Reanimator deck. It's really good against the Ardent decks. You've seen them run Hazard. Deflecting Palm. I think Deflecting Palm's a little narrow. I guess it like threatens to next time a sorcery choice would deal damage to you. So it only deals damage to me. I think that's worse than just having Boros Charms. I actually think I want to cut some Boros Charms here. Maybe it's just like one Boros Charm, one Helix. Just cut some of the white spells. I think I like this. You can also see Vapor Snag not being stellar. Finally being honest to itself, that's a burn deck. I don't hate this. Board out 2 paths, a snag, a charm for 2 Wear Tear, 2 Spell Pierce. That's good. Are my subscriber notifications working? I think so. Did someone... There haven't been any that popped up in Twitch. Let me take a look at my Streamlabs dashboard. Yeah. In fact, we had a donation earlier, so yeah, they 10 out of 10 are working. Make sure if you resubbed that you sent it through Twitch. So it's a second step on Twitch that you have to manually send it. Man, oh, Magic Online is fun sometimes. We're bottom that. I mean, we actually have basic Plains, basic Island in this hand, right? So like, if we get Blood Moon, it's not the worst. They boarded in. They left Relic in. I guess they usually play this card in their main deck, right? So like, maybe we'll trim some Snapcaster Mages for game 3. You actually can't really play Battle of Wits on Magic Online. I'm gonna lead on this in case they turn to Blood Moon us. Weird. Well, thank you for popping back. I appreciate it. Maybe refresh your browser and see if it comes up the top of your chat. What is going on? Oh no! This might have just been promoted to Ambush Vipers. There's a Relic Apprentice over here. Our opponent's playing Scred Red. Well, it might be Red Devotion. Refreshing a second time seems to have worked. 5 months. Welcome back. If they don't crack the Relic, we're gonna flash in the Snapcaster Mage and step and start beating them down with it. Yeah, this is like the golden rule. Don't be afraid to kill people with Snapcaster Mages. Like, I make this play in like Jeskai control a fair bit. In this deck, you make this play a lot. It's like no other pressure. Just like, all right, in like maybe if they don't have the Relic, we like bolt their face and like snap bolt next turn. But like with the Relic in play, we're certainly just on the like get in there, ambush Viper, let's go. This Dorko even connects for 2, that's great for us. I remember one time I was playing, I think this was when Snapcaster was still standard legal. I was playing a control mirror, and my opponent, it was their end of their turn 3, my turn 2, and I flashed in a Snapcaster Mage, and they like audibly laughed at the Snapcaster Mage, and I was like, this card's gonna kill you. And 6 turns later, the Snapcaster Mage had dealt 12 points of damage, and they like sighed and pointed a removal spell at it, and I was like, I told you this card was going to kill you. This is a donation deck list this evening, and this is an updated variation of a deck list that Matt and I worked a bunch on for a Modern Open last year or the year before. This might have been a 2016. It's gone. And like, if my opponent takes another hit from this, right? Like, let's go. Rock and roll, rock and roll. I think I'm gonna be conservative with this Mutagenic Growth. Gonna pass priority here. If we get in for 3, we get in for 3. If they go to Scred this, we get to get them with Mutagenic Growth, right? Because it's gonna give them +3 defense, and they only have 4, so yep. Yeah, the 1 red source is a little awkward, you're not wrong. Counter your spell, bolt you. Alright, your turn. So long, graveyard. So dragon, Chandra. Come my lady, come my lady, you're my honey fly. Boo-doo, doo-doo. Blood Moon? Oh no, please don't Blood Moon me. Magma Jet, rude. Rude. Again, a little awkward. If we had another red source, we could have bolted their dome and protected from that Magma Jet. So this feels like let's attack them, and then I really don't want to. I feel like I don't want to kill their thing, right? Although they might not have a piece of removal. I guess if I attack them, yeah, okay, I'm a liar. I'm gonna kill their thing, right? This doesn't have anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill their thing, and like hit them for 3 down to 6, and then they're still dead to another bolt anyways this way, and this way they need to address the Snapcaster Mage. So long, Stacy, can't you see you're just not the girl for me? No, it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom. Got it going on. Alright, let's go. Bunch of draws to kill him here. No, I missed on tiebreakers because that's how lucky I am. Mom came out. Now, why did you make the play? Which play? Snap is at 6 or 8 damage, right? He's at a significant amount of damage at this point. Come on. Helixing the Shusher is fine. Lethal spell? Lethal spell? That one's not lethal. That one's lethal! Just see it. Went to the regional this week in my first big tournament. I got 50 out of 290. It was one. That's, well, congrats and condolences, as we like to say. Welcome to my Blue Burn deck, ladies and gentlemen. Were you able to get my donation deck tonight, or are people sick of standard this week? And I understand if that's the case. We might, well, I'm going to see how time goes. I think I might run late tonight. I think we're definitely doing this Modern League. If we don't get to your standard deck tonight, we'll do it on Tuesday for sure. Lethal. Light 'em up, ladies and gentlemen. You could say we are playing this. This is a smart thin burn deck. Nice, Immortal. Get to ride the snake here. We get to Snapcaster some stuff. But my memes. I did play something like this in Open. Best deck about confirmed. Literally haven't lost a game. Can't lose. Alright, so what am I doing here? It's a 10 out of 10 to keep, but the question becomes, what's my first land? It's probably just this, right? Get Sacred Foundry with this. We could bolt something if they play something we need to bolt. What do you think about 5-color humans? It seems fine. It is a deck with a powerful linear game plan, which is everything you want to be doing in Modern. Oh no, my poor Stormchaser Mage. Really liked my Stormchaser Mage. Be you. Don't wanna be just like you. This is. I think 3 mana is too much. I think you'd probably max on Boros Charm before you play Jeskai Charm. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just gonna get Sacred Foundry tapped here. Is this probably gonna eat it? Yeah, probably has removal for the Stormchaser. Delver's not a good live draw later. Deep out of the train. You wanna be out of the train. Never wanna. I don't ever wanna be you. I wanna be just like you. Please don't smallpox me. Please don't smallpox me. Please don't smallpox me. Nope. At least I didn't get smallpoxed. No idea. I just really don't play much paper magic in general. So kind of punished, actually pretty punished for not. I should have fetch shock bolted myself. Or fetch shocked and then bolted them on turn 1, I think. Two mana 1/3s. This is way too clean for Modern. Yeah. Don't wanna be just like you. It is against the Twitch terms of service and probably against the law in the United States for me to stream music over the internet that I don't have the rights to. So unlike many other Twitch streamers, I am not going to break the law for you. If you go to Pandora.com, though, you too can create your own free to listen to internet radio station in a perfectly legal manner. It's weird. As someone who creates, it feels weird to me that other people who create content for their living are willing to steal other people's content and not pay them anything for it. It's like you hear people, ooh, it's Abzan. Okay. Tireless Tracker, sure. I'm just Vapor Snagging this. I feel like I'm Vapor Snagging. I feel like I don't care about this card. Pandora works in a limited number of things outside of the US because of copyright laws. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Jeff X. I want something else. Get me through this. Send me some kind of line, baby. You did some extravagant pointing at TOS a couple weeks ago how they could shut down your channel because of the whole music thing. Really hilarious, Mac. You should link me that in Discord or on Twitter. Sultai, Teamer, you know, put different makeup on it. We are super dead to a Siege Rido. Just like can't bolt that one, can't Vapor Snag that one. God, the cow rides again. This is just like everything I don't want to play against. Yep, I am in the market for lightning bolts. Their Lightning Helix came with a 4/5, which is unfortunate for us. Then else, Moo Cow. See, it looks like they're almost dead. They're at 7. They're at 7. Oh no, 10. Goodbye. Yeah, I get it. Like, Attune with the Aether, Long Tusk Cub, Rogue Refiner, they're the Brainstorm, Deathrite Shaman, Force of Will of the current standard format, right? They are technically different, and people will argue to the death that they are different, but they're functionally the same in so many ways. I wonder, this deck's probably supposed to have more stuff in the board for these grindier matchups, like a click or like some kind of extra threat. I'm gonna snap a Vapor Snag of this Tireless Tracker. Nah, if they don't have like a removal spell here, and we like get in with the Snapcaster Mage a couple of times and like grip some burn spells, we could be okay. We're putting them to 9 here. This is gonna hit them to 7 down to 5. Like, another land probably means we're dead. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give it to me, baby. The removal spell plus a brick there probably means we're dead. When you say goodbye. Yeah, the problem is we're not winning this race. And like, if they don't have the removal for Snap, I get to use my Mutagenic Growth, so I think it's very correct to have Vapor Snag last turn. T-Drano Tempo confirmed tier 1, right? We do have 2 paths in our deck, don't we? I guess if we hit a path this turn and like a Snapcaster next turn. Tonight we're listening to karaoke to calm myself. We probably won't have any angry ranting tonight. Probably won't have any angry ranting tonight. And now against the Path to Exile deck, this is something I think a lot of, especially aggressive decks, don't do enough. We're going to cut a land in this matchup. I don't think I want these. I think I want to cut... What land do I want to cut? Not a basic, but we're going to cut a land. Probably Seachrome Coast. Spell Pierce, Dispel, and Path seem fine. I guess Deflecting Palm's not bad. I want that one. Yeah, the Mutagenic Growths are not good when they can't stop removal spells. I don't think I want these extra paths. Is that the axis I want to fight this matchup on? Maybe. I subbed for the Angry Reds, right? Yeah, I probably want the paths. They got Goyfs and stuff. I think I like this. House money, it's all good. Yeah, exactly. I could see like a Rest in Peace coming in. It turns off our Snapcaster Mages, but like again, Snapcaster Mage is fine. It's just a 2/1 beater in this deck, but it turns off like their Goyfs, their flash, the back end on their Lingering Souls. I don't like Deflecting Palm. I assume they have discard. Yeah, but like they have to discard it or it's gonna 4 them. I think Deflecting Palm is fine. Maybe 2 is too many. Demise a Rest in Peace. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I like Demise people. What's else on the docket tonight? What do I have in my... I want to pound through my donation queue. Been building up. I've got Black White Eldrazi in the queue. Immortal, did you want to donate for Black Green Belcher? This deck's so bad. I don't think I want to play the Black Green Belcher deck. It seems really bad. It seems much worse than actual Belcher. I think the set's fine. Snake's actually pretty good in this matchup. Leyline of Sanctity! Leyline of Sanctity! What is this nonsense? They correctly identified that I was a burn deck. No, I'm a Jeskai deck opponent. You don't board in Leyline of Sanctity. What is this nonsense? Zeramos with the 13-month resubscription. Welcome to the Right Shoe Sub Club. I appreciate the support. Ace burn deck idiot. Yeah, I agree. Boros Charm secret mode engaged. Man. Sounds good, Immortal. I'm gonna take that one off for now. Alright, so I've got... We had someone send a donation for Black White Eldrazi, which we may or may not do tonight. I feel like I gotta build myself up to... I've made so much fun of that deck on stream that I don't know if I can play it without the rest of the stream giving me... Everyone on stream giving me crap. How smart and thin do you feel with the thick... Right? Take me away, yeah, yeah. Scavenging Ooze. Joke's on you, opponent. I can't point my burn spells anywhere other than this Dorko. So let's do this. Oh, you know what? I probably wanted a second blue there, didn't I? That was a mistake. That was the wrong fetch. I didn't want to fetch shock a third time. Okay. Oh, I should have snaked them there. I should have snaked them there. Ask me why I didn't snake them, because I drew the rest in peace and my train of thought shifted. Alright, let's do that. Everyone's having a great Sunday night. Thanks for stopping by. Almost 500 people filed in already. That's a tilt. A poor little Snapcaster Mage. We'd be much better off if I had played this snake out. I do not need another opt. Right on time spell. Right on time spell pierce. This is fine. It's a 2-1. We can't snap lightning bolt them anyways. It's fine. Our deck's so confused. There's no idea. Maybe they don't have a removal spell. Maybe they don't have a removal spell. What do you think, chat? What are the odds they don't have a removal spell? Actual 0 or just mostly 0? Basic Plains. Please play a Mukau. Tilt. Tilt. Pretty far behind because of my sequencing this game. Misery. Took my Boros Charm. Okay. Let's go. Let's go! Path to Exile dealt an extra point of damage? How good is that? How good is that? You're gonna give me value? Oh, it's an abrupt decay? That's a tilt. That's, I'm kind of out of my chair. That's... It would be up like 3 points of damage right now if I would have played my spells in a better order. Snag of Exile, yep. Alright. So you're saying there's a chance, opponent. Yep. So long, Snapcaster Mage, my old friend. Oh, Boros Charm protects from decay. That makes sense. Man, I hope we draw Celestial Colonnade. That sounds great. This Spell Pierce seems really bad. What cards are in my sideboard right now? I don't have any threats, so I guess it's not that different. I guess it could be a Wear Tear. Through a sky of dust, constant wave of tension, on top of broken trust, the lessons that you taught me. Now I find myself in question, guilty by association. I wanna run away. Making them pay for this, so that way if they want to plus it, they have to discard their card. It's a shame the rules update isn't in effect yet, so I can't bolt this while there's a ley line in play. No, this keeps them from playing their card. Build me up. I'm a talk of taking action. These words were never true. Now I find myself in question. Guilty by association. Wondering. Yeah, well, we get to play Mantis Rider, and Mantis Rider is sweet. Can't you appreciate that Mantis Rider is sweet? Mind. Remember when we boarded? Yeah, I did board out of land. True facts. Gotta run away, gotta run away. I'm gonna run away. Gotta run away, gotta run away. Gotta run away, gotta run away. I'm gonna run away. Run away, gotta run away. Bolt yourself to pick them. No, no joke. I was gonna bolt the Stormchaser Mage there. Do I need to stifle? We gotta stifle the sticking. Wondering why. The answers. We gave it the old college best, fam. 1-1. Welcome to everywhere and hanging out here tonight. Everyone had a great weekend, gearing up for a good week. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a TCG player and content producer. I hang out playing some Modern here this evening after the Pro Tour. If you're enjoying yourself, please hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps other people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. Those both support myself financially directly, so I could spend more time doing stuff like this and less time doing other things. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com will love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. Use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout. Them you'll save 8% on all of your singles orders there. Thank you very much, Fred WK, with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome. I really appreciate that. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you could save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using promo code Jeff12, you could save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, and sleeves with them. You could upload your own custom artwork or choose from their wide range of custom artwork they have on their website. And finally, SpareDeck.com, they offer kind of a unique service. Let's say you would like to draw up rancid-looking 7s like this that we're going to mulligan with this Jeskai deck, but you don't own the cards from this deck. SpareDeck.com, they will rent you any physical, standard, or modern deck. You can rent a deck for a weekend or up to an entire month with them. Yeah, I think about the market for their Swiftspear here. It seems fine. I don't really care for cosmetics. I just like play whatever cards are available to me. As someone who doesn't own Magic cards, I just play the Magic cards I'm handed. How much do you see from a sub/donation? I see half of the money from subscriptions, and I see most of the money from donations minus a PayPal fee. But again, part of the sub money goes to support the Twitch infrastructure, and without the Twitch infrastructure, I wouldn't be here doing what I'm doing right now. So if people ask me which I preferred, if you haven't subscribed, I prefer you subscribe before you donate. Oh, the Pokemon Donk stream. I forgot. I'm gonna put that on the donation deck list right now. I forgot about that. That one might have to happen after I get back from vacation. What did I finish at in the Clash? I finished with a pile of self-loathing and hatred. Sealed is miserable, and I need to teach myself to stop playing it. Beaumont sees some modern play. It's Beaumont with basic swamp that's kind of interesting. I do need to pre-record an ad break. I really... What? Oh, I don't understand what's going on, but sure. Yep. Getting a Sacred Foundry here. All right. Let's punch it. And by it, I mean them. Triggers. All right, Domu. How much to make you stream Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't actually know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually enjoy playing Pokemon as a TCG. The only reason I stopped playing Pokemon is because their paper tournaments are like riddled with cheaters and scumbags, and their online client doesn't give you the ability to actually make money or win relevant prizes playing online. Missed lethal. If I bolted, he died. Bolt and Boros Charm is strictly more damage. I don't know what my opponent's doing. Rest in Peace is probably good. Is Rest in Peace probably good against what they do? Bolt and Boros Charm. Okay, thank you. Yep, I just didn't even count. I didn't reassess when I drew the bolt. Thank you for pointing that out. They probably have some red removal in their deck, so these Mutagenic Growths probably aren't terrible. They also just like increase our goldfish. Are they have they're a graveyard deck, right? Are they a graveyard deck? I think they're a graveyard deck. More of a discard deck. I don't actually know if these rips are good. Are they just a madness deck? Do they not use the discard pile? Fish, Blood Gas, Faithless Looting. Alright, so these Rest in Pieces are probably fine. Yeah, Snag could be okay. I'm not actually 100% what the opponent's doing. So let's do this. See how it feels. See how it feels. Stay moderately proactive here. Seeing so close. Needs a white source real bad. I keep this. And keep this. Let's got this into this. Strip a white source and it'll be great. Former competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player. Yu-Gi-Oh plays about your typical modern game with a vintage power level. Forces formats into one deck format, which is linear race to lock your opponent out. They ban tier 1 decks and the power level. It's absolutely miserable. Did you play some Tron? I was thinking earlier today, it's been a while since we've played some Tron. I'm not sure what we're doing after this league, but I could probably be persuaded to carn some nerds. It's been a while since we've carned some nerds on stream. A little brutal opponent. Are we about to get Ape Fiery Tempered? No, okay. Legacy card. God, there's so many Delver decks in Legacy right now. But I take a donation to play Legacy Delver. Yeah, probably. Let me sit on it, Shannon. I'd probably do that. I want to see nerds get Karn Jenkins with the 4-month resubscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. I appreciate it. I actually loaded up Amulet Titan the other day too. God, Modern is a fun and interactive format where both players often get to play full, impressive, interesting games of Magic. Good shit. Karn's not gonna happen in Vintage. I was wondering how they put it was good with their terrible deck, right? It's Blood Moon's really a case study in just like you could literally pick your win conditions at random. Put it through their basic swap. Get out of here. We played a lot of Belcher lately. We're probably not going to Belcher today. I do like Grixis Delver. Grixis Delver is like exceedingly good at making me money. Oh, now it's a big fish. We're pretty dead to a big fish. All right, we play our own Blood Moon this time. Rest in Peace doesn't seem very good. I think I'm gonna cut those. Snag seems fine. Hey, JM114221 with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome. I really appreciate that. Subscriptions are the best way you can support my content here. Do you want these Spell Pierces? That's probably fine. Do this. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Hex Rotation. This hand's fine, right? It's a little awkward. I think it's just Steam Vent Swiftspear go, right? A crack you go, obviously. It was a good draw. If I can fetch basic plains or basic island with that. So they can't Blood Moon me next turn. I think I'm going to go ahead and attack with this. If they block, regardless of what they do, we're probably going to opt here. Now, if they don't block, I'm not going to opt. I'm just going to go ahead and pass. Just so I can Spell Pierce a Collective Brutality here. We're technically Jeskai humans, aren't we? Whenever they cast a red spell, gain a life. Do I care about that? I feel like I don't. I feel like I could beat that card. I feel like that's way more beatable than that's way more beatable than a Blood Moon, so I'm gonna wait. Gonna hold up the Spell Pierce for a turn, I think. It is gonna let them gain some life when they play red spells as well, so it becomes a little bit harder to raise. Duress. Fetch a basic island and counter this. Myself. They're not really looking for anything in particular, and like the opt is worth points of damage later because of my prowess trigger. So like if I'm not looking for something specific, there's no reason to opt aggressively with this deck. I'm a rebel just for kicks then. 1986 then. There are lots of inconsistent, powerful things you can do in Modern. None of those Soul Scar Mages. Go ahead, Jim. I'm mostly playing a deck list that I was sent as a donation deck list. Made a couple of changes, but not a ton. I'm correct for 5 here. It's possible I should have pierced this. It's annoying. Reprint to Bolt with the resub. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Bunch of basic mountain here, I think, and then op to start. Easy coming, easy coming. Not in the market for a Spell Pierce. Soul Scar Mage, Stormchaser Mage. Kind of losing this race, aren't we? Tapping lands on Magic Online is an experience. Am I smashing them with everything? I could die next turn. Oh, this doesn't fly. I'm so dumb. Alright. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Oh, it's late. I just had it in my head that all these things were flying. Let's queue it back in. I feel like I should have Spell Pierced the Dragon. Like, I played too scared of Blood Moon. I should have Spell Pierced the Dragon Claw that game, and then, like, I kind of played a turn behind because I, like, kept holding a Spell Pierce up. I should have just Spell Pierced the Dragon Claw on 2 and then, like, slammed the Mantis Rider on 3 to just, like, start slamming into them. Lantern is fucking miserable and I'll never play it ever again. The only thing more miserable than playing against or with Lantern is reading YouTube comments from people that enjoy the Lantern deck. Holy shit. The video that I had that I was playing Lantern Control in is the reason I disabled YouTube comments on my channel. It's just like the final straw that broke the camel's back. Just like, nope, I'm out. I'm done with this nonsense. It's not exciting, but it's fine. It's fine. On the draw here. A lot. Magic Online is expensive. Is the best way to play competitive Magic for prizes on your computer. 10 out of 10, not close, but it is expensive to get into. If you go to mtggoldfish.com, you can find links to deck lists along with their ticket approximations on what they cost. Just everything about it is miserable. Yep, I concur. Just the worst kind of Magic. Yeah, we did. I messed up the second game. And I messed up the third game and we got Blood Mooned out of the second game. It is 8 o'clock where I'm at. I found the solution for me to be able to be happy while I play Modern. It's, I don't spend my own money to play Modern. Modern is fun to play when you're playing it for free. But there's so much variance in Modern. Like, Modern has a ton of matchup variance, which is why it's exceedingly frustrating to play from a competitive aspect. We are pretty dead, right? Feels like we're gonna be pretty dead. I'm gonna Boros Charm my opponent here, but it's not looking good for the home team. Arizona doesn't do daylight. Wait, what? Really? That's strange. It feels strange. My body is ready to die to a Titan next turn. Who's ready to get Titaned? Anyone? Anyone ready to get Titaned? Doo-doo. Black Green Tron. Just do him dirty. Just get him dead. Droop Lions! It's the first time I've gotten to see you live in forever. I miss on-air toddler shrieks. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Half a year. I'm glad, appreciate to have your support if you're able to catch live in a while. The toddlers are probably getting ready for bed as I speak here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick her up since our opponent probably doesn't have any creatures that we really want to Vapor Snag. I mean, Todd Stevens very recently failed the day 2 a modern thing, right? Bolt, Boros Charm, Burn Spell. Yeah, it's almost a Burn Spell, right? Kinda, not really, still Dead Escape Shift. What could possibly be in my opponent's hand? I guess they didn't have a land, so they're gonna have a Titan next turn. It's gonna be 2 points short. Did I miss 2 points of damage this game at any point? I don't think I did. Alright, kill me, opponent. What else? This was a really long game of Modern. It's my opponent's turn 5? That's so weird. Alright, not making them do it. They have a Prismatic Omens. Let's go. That's fine. Alright. Alright. Nope, that doesn't do it. You have to return something with Vapor Snag, so you end up down points of damage from that. None of these cards are good. I think I'm just bringing in 2 Wear Tears for Prismatic Omens and calling it a day. I guess Spell Pierce could be okay. Is Spell Pierce better than Vapor Snag? It might be, marginally. They both kind of suck. A little over 600 people hanging out here tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome. Pierce is okay. It, like, stops their ramp up, but the problem is that, like, in the turns where our opponent is ramping up, we're mostly tapping out. So, like, if we're holding up Spell Pierce, we're not advancing our game plan. It's kind of like the reason why we lost that other game we just played, because, like, I held up Spell Pierce for too long instead of just killing them. The Vapor Snag is okay because it does what it did in that first game, which is pick one of our threats up in response to removal. So it's like kind of like a counterspell. Would have got it into that way. Maybe. I did Boros Charm that turn, so I'm not sure if the resource efficiency would have cost it, but that might have been different. I had the 3 fast lands to start, so I just started on a different land. Yeah, that's fair. Usually play Greenback Tron, but I've been testing each and I'm also skillful with Affinity. I'm worried I might run into a lot of Affinity in Storm. I think a well-built Green-Black Tron deck is actually ahead against Affinity. I think Green-Black Tron is probably a dog to Storm no matter how you build it, but I don't think Affinity is a problem matchup. And I think no matter what deck you play in Modern, you're gonna, like, fill a dartboard full of shit matchups. So, like, you should just, like, play the deck you enjoy playing and just, like, hope to dodge whatever shit matchups it has. We're not playing Cavern of Souls, I have Lightning Helix and Boros Charm in my deck. Shannon! It would be awesome if you could play some Legacy Delver if you would like. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, I think we're gonna have time for 3 leagues tonight. I want to play a little bit extra since I'm gonna be out of town. I'm gonna be out of town this week later. So thank you very much for the donation. It might be the 3rd league we do. I think we're gonna do Modern to kick off the night. We'll close out with some Legacy. Don't Anger of the Gods me. Just a bolt. Deal. How's Stormchaser Mage? It's okay. It's like not amazing, but it's like fine. It's like passable. My opponent's gonna play Titan and kill us next turn because that's how Magic goes. The silly and let them have a 4th turn. And attack you for 2. Modern deck we're playing next. I might play some Tron. It's been a while since I've Tron some people. Tron is good at creating tickets. Yeah, like, what you're playing at your local game store where like the same 20 people or 12 people or 30 people show up every week is going to be very different than like going to an open or an RPTQ or a Grand Prix. I can never win the game now. The other modern donation deck list I have in the queue is Black White Eldrazi. I'm not sure if I want to play that tonight. Mantis Rider's okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be Karn time after... We have one more match in this league. Even if we lose this match, we're going to play the 5th one out. This is the friendliest of leagues, so we get to... Nice. Geeky Court's fun when it runs well. Someone did just donate for Legacy Delver, which... I am always in the market to play Legacy Delver. Actually, top whatever. Wait, are we dealing 9 damage to my Stormchaser Mage? I guess I'm just like super dead deck serve, so it doesn't matter. We started off so strong. We started off so strong, dumpstering Scred. Jeskai aggro into Black White Eldrazi. Have fun spewing the money. GK Inus Smith with the 14-month resubscription. What happened to the Aspogorio gift deck? It was never well positioned. It's far too interactive and not nearly linear enough. Dark Magi, all the resubs tonight. Welcome back, everyone. I really appreciate the subscriptions are the best way you support me here. I play Magic because I love doing it here on stream, but the more subscriptions I have, the more time I can spend playing Magic here on stream. Important to note for people that keep up with my regular schedule, I am going to be out of town starting Tuesday afternoon, so I'm going to have my normal Tuesday morning Magic stream this week after our stream tonight, and then I will not be live Wednesday through Sunday. I'll be back again on the following Tuesday. Drowsy with or without the taxes? I don't know. I think it had Thalia's in it. Yeah, there's Thalia's. Oh god, there's Leonin Arbiter in this deck. I feel like I have to play Leonin Arbiter on stream at least once. I've made a lot of fun of Leonin Arbiter, and I feel like I need to play it at least once. I don't look at deck lists while I'm streaming. There's just a lot going on between chat and Twitter and playing the games. I did not, unfortunately, get to bash yesterday. There was a model train exhibit at my local library, and Jake is just like the biggest train fan right now. So Christy and I took Jake and Declan over to the library to visit the train exhibit. So did not get to bash. I am going to... I talked my wife into letting me play the Cosmic Crown Showdown from the hotel room while I'm on vacation. I enjoy Hex better from a game design standpoint. Hex kind of pushes their formats to be a little bit more interactive and slower. Like, I feel like the average game of Hex lasts a little bit longer than the average game of Magic, and like, when you're an experienced TCG player, the longer a game goes, the more choices you get to make on average, and the more choices you get to make in a game, the better chance you have to leverage your play skill over your opponent. Elf. Do I just Vapor Snag that? I might Vapor Snag if we don't draw something to play. Yeah, I'm just going to snag that. Cost them some tempo. A lot of times these elf decks are really light on mana, and like this could potentially, like, they don't have a second land. The Children's Museum is great. I love that place. The kids love that place. I'm just going to Seachrome Coast and Pasture, I think. Underwater and breathing fine. So probably gonna be like snag path here. Hopefully they play a 3-drop and we could just like snag it plus opt and like untap and Collected Company main phase. I'm gonna opt here in response just in case there's Voice of Resurgences in their deck. Bottom that, not looking for their opt. That's, yep, opt, bottom opt, draw opt. Yep, sure. When the news of winning. He won. Put it down to 17. Alright, let's go ride the snake. Nope, tap my lands. Tapping mana on Magic Online. Things Was that the optimal draw? There we go. Funny guy. That's a bingo. You love song. Consider leaving the top card on top to see if you draw something else, right? I think every time I've topped, you draw the same thing. Pretty sure that's not any strange in any way. Another collected company, sure. Hey, the gang's all here. What you got, friendo? See, Bob and Thought-Knot Seer in the same deck are fine. Your testicles just have to be huge. If your testicles are huge, you can put those two cards in the same deck and everything's going to work out for you. Op tier. Get a Stormchaser Mage. This puts them to 11. So this is 5. So if I bolt their dome, they're going to die to another bolt next turn. Dear opponent, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. God, this station's got a bunch of slow music on it tonight. Let's tired that one. They do not have enough mana for this one, right? The first Legacy Open I top 8'd, my deck had 2 Tombstalkers and Dark Confidant in it. Midnight. I'm gonna go ahead and path this Azuri. Then I get to block this Nettle Sentinel for free. I'm not gonna play the Lightning Bolt now because if I draw Stormchaser Mage, do I need the Lightning Bolt for lethal if I draw Stormchaser Mage? I think so. They put regeneration shields on these Nettle Sentinels, so I have to go ahead and eat this one. Take 5 down to 13. Daydream, look in your eye. Something to burn your face to the ground, opponent. Burning it! Burning it! Out of style, we never go out of style. Hair slick back, white t-shirt. This is my snake. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Yeah, go burn deck. Go gadget burn deck. Alright. I don't know if I want this Deflecting Palm or not. This doesn't seem particularly good. Speaking of the Taylor Swift that I'm singing, Monastery Swiftspear seems pretty bad in this matchup. We are always paying the iron price for Mutagenic Growth. 10 out of 10. Let's go. Let's do it. I think auto win is a little generous, but I think Mantis Rider and Stormchaser Mage are very good at pushing damage. I think it's better than the other cards on my board. Maybe Spell Pierce is passable. I don't know. There's no guarantee they have Court of Calling. And their deck makes a lot of mana, so they're kind of good at blanking Spell Pierce. Maybe leaving in one Swiftspear is fine, but Swiftspear doesn't seem great against a deck full of Ground Pounders, especially on the draw. Like, maybe I'll put the Swiftspears back in on the play, just because with Vapor Snag and burn spells they can push damage. Thoughts on this deck after playing it? I think this is just a bad burn deck. It's probably worse than the 5-color Humans deck. The 5-color Humans deck is like, just like more go wide. I like Mantis Rider. Mantis Rider is powerful. It feels like there's not enough Lightning Bolts in the format right now for like Mutagenic Growth to be like a worthwhile payoff. This hand is excellent, right? Like we just talked about Mantis Rider being one of the best cards in our deck. We've got a Bolt and a Vapor Snag to slow them down. This is game 2 of match 5 of this league. We're currently 1-3 in this league. Alright, just need to draw a third land here. Alright, Twitch chat, this is really important. I need this vote to not end in a tie. What are we doing next? Modern Tron or Legacy Delver? Modern Tron or Legacy Delver? Time to brick and die. It's been a while since we've Tron some people. I'm kind of expecting that to win. Do I give them a turn with this? I'm probably not supposed to give them a turn with this, right? This is really mana inefficient. Oh, I forgot about Karanos in the board, Larynx. Let's do that tonight. I'm gonna do that right now, actually, so I don't forget about it. I think we're gonna play both of those decks in that voting for reference, but I don't know what I want to play next. Karanos sounds great. Let me put one of those on the board right now. Why not Snap Bolt the Arc Druid? Pull here. Yeah, I played two Gulligan's commands in the Legacy Challenge today. I got 13th in. Oh, now are we gonna die? We might die here, right? Feels like we might die because I spent my removal already. They can regenerate something here. They're gonna attack for 15 here. Yeah, Tombstalker is awesome. Me recording matches without commentary isn't particularly interesting, and recording commentary is almost as much of a distraction as streaming, so... Yeah, the decklist integration is fantastic. Gulligan's Command is very good. There's a reason I'm playing 2 in my 75. Karanos seems really interesting though, and I want to try it. I actually did not die on this attack, and then this is going to be lethal next turn. Boop, 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 boop. I need to, like, live at 2. Went back and we put a past Chef, right? I wonder if they fixed the replay bug. So the reason why I haven't done more replays is because the replays break when you cast a Cabal Therapy. Getting it on. What you got, friendo? Well, they... Ooh, that's really good. So that makes this free, basically, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My mind, hi. What? Deal. No blocks. All right, they're dead. Trying to forget you, babe. All right, gonna finish it up 2-3. Get to missing you. Ooh. All right, we're heading on in. Team Snake. All right. Well, some of our fun bucks. This deck feels so a little wrap. This was a donation deck list from one of my subscribers. We made a few changes. I definitely think you want more than the 18 lands that this deck was submitted with. I think Mantis Rider is a fantastic card right now, but I also think Mutagenic Growth is not particularly well positioned, so I'm not sure if that's the angle you want to take with this deck. I'm not sure if this is a card that's really worth playing, as opposed to like more Burn or more Vapor Snags or something like that. All in all, I feel like this is like, it's taking elements from the 5-color Humans deck and it's taking elements from like traditional Burn, and it's just like making both of them worse. Like, if I was going to try this deck again, I think I would try something that's like closer to traditional Burn, maybe with Mantis Rider or Snapcaster Mage splash in, maybe both. Anyway, let's go ahead